Cool. Hi, everyone, and welcome to our webinar today. Thank you for dialing in live and spending your Wednesday afternoon, I forgot what day it was, Wednesday afternoon with us. If you haven't met me before, I'm Rio from Ticket Tailor. I'm head of customer experience, and I'm really excited to be here with our friends from Tixel. We'll be talking about sort of ethical ticket resale and how that can really help grow your events business and like help build your community and all of these great things. So I'll just pass over to Tixel for a couple of introductions just quickly, and then explain a little bit about how this webinar is going to be run. Matt, do you want to just briefly introduce yourself?
Sure thing. Thank you so much, Rio. I'm Matty Kaplan, and I'm head of UK and Europe for Tixel, and a key part of the integration with Ticket Tailor, and work with Rio and George and team to kind of get this up and running. Really excited about it.
And Phoebe, did you want to say hi as well?
Hi everyone. Yeah, I'm Phoebe. I'm part of the partnerships team at Tixel, and yeah, I'm really excited for this integration.
Cool. So now you know a little bit more about who we are, and if you want to sort of ask us any questions as we're going through, there's a Q&A, so you can drop your questions in about anything we're talking about, the themes, or the integration and partnership itself. Yeah, the recording will be sent out afterwards as well, so you'll have it to refer back to. But yeah, we're really excited to launch this integration with Tixel. I think there's been a lot sort of in the media about sort of really high ticket fees and sort of unethical ticket selling for fans. So it's a really like trending topic right now, and it just seemed the right sort of time for us to get together with Tixel. So yeah, I'll hand over to Matt now. He'll be able to explain a little bit more the benefits of that.
Nice one. Thank you so much, Rio. Yeah, so just a bit of context about Tixel and the integration with Ticket Tailor. But basically, Tixel started as a way to kind of help ticket buyers buy and sell tickets really easily. And we built technology that automatically detects and rejects fake tickets and fraudulent tickets. It caps prices, verifies all sellers, and especially with this integration with Ticket Tailor, it makes that even more secure. But what we quickly realized was that there's a whole lot more value on the aftermarket for organisers of events, rather than just allowing their fans to buy and sell tickets safely. So we built a suite of tools to support organisers and help you gain full control and visibility. And there's a whole lot of additional commercial opportunities as well that are left on the aftermarket, which we have surfaced for organisers. And as a self-service platform, we're super aligned with Ticket Tailor and their philosophy. So kind of really excited to offer our service to more organisers, and then obviously help Ticket Tailor offer our value add service to their organisers as well. So there are lots of problems that we solve as Tixel, and Phoebe's going to go into a bunch more detail about the product and kind of show you how it all works and how it comes together and bring it to life for you. But before she does that, I did just want to quickly call out some of the key problems that we help solve for organisers, just to kind of level set a bit about kind of the area we play in. So I'm just going to share my screen briefly. I'll give it a moment. Can everyone see?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Nice one. Okay, cool. So just some of the key problems that Tixel solves. So the first one, I'm gonna get up to my screen. The first one is fan safety. So typically e-tickets are fraught with danger and risk. So someone can sell the same ticket to 10 million people, and just the first person that gets to the gate or to the door and gets their ticket scanned is the one that gets in. But thanks to our Ticket Tailor integration, it's now a fully secure closed loop in terms of security. So every buyer that buys a ticket gets a brand new Ticket Tailor barcode in their own name reissued for them, and all the sellers' tickets are automatically invalidated and voided. So fan safety is no longer an issue from an e-ticket perspective. Another key problem we solve is flexibility for buyers. So buyers these days, especially in the post-pandemic world, don't really see a ticket purchase as a commitment. They see it as an option. So, and they demand that flexibility. So just like if you're buying a pair of shoes on Amazon or any product in a retail store, you wouldn't do it if you couldn't return it. That's kind of how fans and customers think of tickets these days too, and especially when they're making their purchases. So if there's a safe place for them to resell, buyers are more willing to purchase tickets early, knowing that they can resell it later if need be. And that actually drives more primary Ticket Tailor sales earlier in the campaign. And we see year on year with our partners that they end up selling out much sooner as a result of this, because people are more willing to snap up those tickets early, knowing that there's kind of flexibility there for them. Another problem that we help solve is to reduce admin burden. So we handle all the aftermarket support, we automate name changes and transfer processes, and alleviate any of the support costs and time that organisers have to kind of go through, because essentially organisers with Tixel would just divert that traffic straight to Tixel. So whether that is via a canned support response or via FAQs, basically it's a way to direct those inquiries of people wanting to refund or transfer or anything like that, or to change names and things like that. Just get them off your plate. You can divert them straight to your Tixel fan exchange, and that's kind of all handled for you. Another problem is helping with no-shows and to help you fill the room or fill the festival site. Basically, we have dynamic wait lists, and Phoebe will dive much deeper into this when she takes you through the platform. But basically, you can much better aggregate the demand for your event with Tixel, and you can make sure that tickets from fans that can't go gets into the hands of fans that can go. And we efficiently connect supply and demand, and we can show you how that all works in a moment. But basically, let's keep your events, if they are sold out, let's keep them sold out. And if you've sold a ticket, let's make sure that that ticket goes to someone else that can go. And lastly, missing data. So people are buying and selling all over on unregulated platforms before this integration. So often organisers are marketing to people that don't even enter the event. So we typically see about 15 to 30% of all tickets change hands on the aftermarket. And that is on a number of different channels. So what we do is we centralize all the activity to a single spot, and then we resurface it back to organisers. So that means you're actually able to market to the people that ended up coming to your show, not just the people that bought tickets from Ticket Tailor. Because if things are happening all over the internet, you're missing out on a lot of that information. So you own your data on Tixel, and it's a way for for you to kind of capture that audience that you otherwise wouldn't have had access to. So that's a whistle stop tour. I'll quickly stop sharing of some of the key problems we solve, and Phoebe will dive a bit deeper into how it all works. But before that, I just wanted to take 15, 20 seconds, just if Rio can launch a poll question about which of these challenges have you encountered as an organizer. Take 15, 20 seconds, you can mark whichever ones that apply, and then Phoebe will get into the demo. But just want to give me and Phoebe a bit of an idea of who's in the audience today, and we can follow up on that after. But yeah, that's from me for now, and Phoebe's over to you to dive a bit deeper.
Cool, thanks, Matt. Hi everyone. So as mentioned, I'm Phoebe, and my role is basically to welcome organisers to Tixel and ensure that they have the best ever experience with the aftermarket and ticket resale. So obviously Matt's just covered a few ways then that Tixel helps organisers, and I'm just going to take you all for a bit of a deeper dive into the platform and how it works. So I'm going to take on the role of a Ticket Tailor event organiser and show you how I can use Tixel throughout my entire campaign. And don't worry about taking notes or anything, because we'll send all of the instructions across afterwards about integrating your account with Tixel, as well as an overview of the webinar. But if I just go ahead and share my screen quickly as well. And I will just show you, first of all, the experience that as a Ticket Tailor organizer, what my fans are going to go through to buy and sell tickets. So my event is all set up and live on Tixel. So fans are going to find it really easy to buy and sell tickets, as well as join the wait lists. If someone can no longer attend my event, they can now list their ticket for resale. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and upload my ticket to Tixel. And we essentially have, because of our integration with Ticket Tailor, it means that you can integrate your event with Tixel, and we automatically validate that this ticket is 100% a real Ticket Tailor ticket. And all of our technology scans all of the event details, the ticket category, and the price from Ticket Tailor. So it makes our platform 100% safe. And our buyers then have the confidence that when buying on Tixel, they're purchasing a real ticket at a fair price. So I will continue to list that there. And we cap prices to protect buyers from being ripped off. So as you can see, the organizer can set their own maximum cap, with the maximum being 20% above face value. And that's to keep the scalpers away and to keep things ethical. So I'm going to continue to list that ticket. And I'm going to accept the terms and conditions, etc., which basically mean that I'm happy for you to contact me as an organizer. And I can either put that then on the public marketplace, or I can actually make that a private listing. For example, if I found a friend that wants my ticket, or somebody on a Facebook page, for example. And this private transfer tool is a really great way of diverting things like refund requests and transfers, etc., discreetly whilst I'm still selling my primary tickets. So that's how fans can sell a ticket to my event. And on the other hand, of course, they are able to buy a ticket or join the waitlist. So this is my landing page on Tixel here. And I basically directed fans to this page through my comms, that might be on social media, etc., or before I'm sold out, just in my FAQs discreetly. So I'm going to click to find tickets. And before I sell out, Tixel will first and foremost prioritize primary sales. So they will link my fans through to my primary tickets and incentivize them to buy from there. If there are any tickets that are being sold by fans, I'll be able to see them here and click into them. Now, if I want to join the waitlist, I can do so, and I will receive alerts as soon as a ticket is available to buy. Or they can actually go a step further and actually set up auto purchase, which essentially means that as soon as a ticket becomes available within my specifications, I will auto purchase that ticket. It will be mine to own. So it's super easy. And that's basically the resale marketplace that was built for fans. But Tixel was also, of course, built for event organizers. So we've got the back-end product that gives organizers insight and control over the aftermarket for their fans. So as a Tixel partner, I can integrate my Ticket Tailor account and set up my own customized fan exchange for each of my events. So to integrate my event onto Tixel, I'm simply going to go to Ticket Tailor and go to my connected apps. And then I'm going to scroll down until I find Tixel and activate that. Now, this is where I can add an event. I can see past events. I've already connected my account. So because I've already connected my Ticket Tailor account, I can just simply click onto that and it will load all of the events within my account automatically. And that's how I can add future events as well. So then if we take a look at my main dashboard on Tixel, I can basically quickly and easily see a live snapshot of all of this aftermarket activity and all of the data from the things that I just showed you through the buying and selling. This is updated in live time, so it gives me a great reflection of all activity. And there's loads of stuff that I can use this information for, from exporting it as audience data to noticing trends and correlations between, for example, social media I've put out and when tickets are getting resold, to getting a deeper understanding into my audience demographic, which I can take a deeper dive into here in my marketing tab as well. So all of that activity is taking place on my fan-to-fan exchange, so the buying and selling, and that all powers the tools that I use here as an organizer in the back end. I can see all of the transactions that have taken place. So I can see up-to-date information on all of the new attendees, which appear to all be Matt here, and all of the older attendees. I'll also be able to see that a brand new barcode has been reissued as well to each of the Matts that are attending my festival. So this is all going to be synced to my Ticket Tailor backend as well. So you can see here, just like I showed you, the name of the original attendee and the new attendee. And then on Ticket Tailor here, you'll be able to see that the old ticket has automatically been voided and the new buyer has been issued a brand new ticket. So that's what it will look like in my Ticket Tailor account. And this will scan completely as normal on the day. It makes it really easy, it's really slick, and it means that there's basically no hassle on the day of my event. Everything scans as normal, and it also keeps the scammers away, obviously, giving myself and my audience peace of mind. But yeah, so that was obviously a very quick sort of run through, and I've not covered every scenario there, but I hope it gives you all an overview of how you can use Tixel as a ticket tailor organizer, whether your event is sold out or not. There's also a number of commercial tools that we can explore with Tixel, and I've not gone into detail about that here, but we're happy to explore. So I'll look forward to talking with some of you on a one-on-one basis. But on that note, I'll hand back over to Rio.
Yeah, thanks, Phoebe. That was a great sort of overview of what Tixel does and how easy it is to set up with your Ticket Tailor account. I think I really love it. I think it's a great product, and like my favorite things is one, like whenever I go to a concert and I've bought a ticket online because it's sold out or whatever, you have that nervousness as a ticket buyer that's had a resale, that maybe you'll get to the door and you've spent a lot of money to see your favorite band or go to like a workshop that you're really excited about, and you'll just get turned away, and you've probably, you know, booked a hotel, made an effort, and it just takes that away. So everyone's got confidence. And also, like you showed, you have all of that sort of extra data, which as an event organizer is so useful. You know, who's buying your event, who's actually coming for your event. So once you have that for one event, you can utilize that to really like hone your marketing. If you know sort of times when resales might be popular, you can do campaigns around that. And also it's just so easy to set up. And one thing I just wanted to touch on is the fees. So from Ticket Tailor, you'll only be charged the original the original ticket sale. When a new ticket issued from Tixel, when that resale happens, it doesn't affect your Ticket Tailor billing. And on the Tixel side, Phoebe, would you mind just explaining how the pricing works there for event organisers?
Yeah, sure. So obviously Tixel is completely free to use for event organisers. And then in terms of the actual sort of where our fees come from, when a ticket has been traded, there'll be a small percentage either side for buyer and seller that's deducted, but we make sure, obviously it's all about being ethical, so it's completely transparent process, and before any ticket is bought or sold, we will show buyers and sellers exactly where their money is going and the transaction fee as well.
Thanks, Phoebe. Yeah, so just an amazing partnership, I think, especially from the event organizer side. Like it's a free and quick and easy to set up thing, so there's really only benefits. But just to sort of go into those benefits a little bit more, I'm going to share a story from one of our organisers who's already using Tixel. I think you should be able to see my screen now. Let me know if you can't. But I want to tell you about Tora Bombora. It's a festival in New Zealand, a really amazing boutique festival. It's been running now for 5 years. And it's a community festival showcasing young talent from their local area. And it's a very sustainable eco festival. Everyone sort of brings everything they're going to use at the festival and takes everything away with them. And I mean, just from the pictures, it looks amazing because it's so beautiful and so well run. It started gaining a bigger and bigger following, which means obviously it gets sold out very quickly. Here's a screenshot from their Facebook page. In 2019, I think it was, they partnered with Tixel because they realized they were, you know, running out of tickets and having a lot of fans that wanted to come. And presumably there was a lot of resale activity going on that they could see on their Facebook page, etc. So they started using Tixel. This was before we were working with Tixel, obviously, we've just launched. So there was a bit of admin for them. Any like ticket bought in Tixel didn't exist in Ticket Tailor. And obviously all of the management then had to be done twice. So this is kind of one of the reasons that we like understood why that Tixel was so popular. Like we knew people like tour Bombora organizers were using Tixel already, really like benefiting from it. We've always, as a brand, wanted to do things to make event organizers' lives easier. And a sort of similar thing on the ethical side of things, like the founder story of Ticket Tailor was that our CEO, Johnny, was friends with a lot of DJs who couldn't sell tickets to their events because the prices other platforms were charging were sort of way, way high. So ethical pricing has always been something at the heart of Ticket Tailor as well. And partnering with Tixel just means that ethical pricing continues even in the resale space. So yeah, it's an obvious time for us to partner. And I think also like it's been a great time to keep this conversation going. I'm sure everyone's seen things in the media about exorbitant ticket fees from ticket platforms themselves and also in resale spaces for sort of mega stars like Taylor Swift or Ed Sheeran, and these stars themselves have been joining in the conversation. So I think as an event organizer, it's great to be able to take that control yourself and really be able to like keep your community paying for what they value, which is your time, your workshop, your music, your event. And that's only going to build trust and keep them coming back to you. So yeah, you're already selling like directly to your fans, and with Tixel now, your fans can sell direct to your other fans and building that confidence. And also it takes away the sort of admin. So for Tour Bombora this year, they wouldn't have to create those tickets manually. If you're sending broadcasts from Ticket Tailor, that's going to go to the new buyers as well. So any important event information, last minute changes, maps you're sending out where they can attend, the actual attendees are going to get them, which is great. And it just means that it's a lot easier for you. And as we mentioned, like all of the tickets will scan through the Ticket Tailor check-in app, which is super like easy for you to manage. So yeah, this is just a quote from Tour Bombora. They said that, you know, it's going to improve the experience for their events and make their life easier, which is, you know, really great to hear. And what we exist to do is make event organizers' lives easier. So yeah, we're really, really excited to be launching this integration. And I hope that we've talked about and shared some of the benefits. But as we said, if you've got any questions of how this might be used, I know some of the examples we've used have been slanted towards festivals, but I think a lot of the benefits can be there for smaller events as well, and even events that are maybe not sellout events. Yeah, Matt, did you kind of look like nodding in agreement there? Did you want to jump back in?
Yeah, absolutely. Just to show you, yeah, there is a breadth of events we work at. Whether it's the music vertical is kind of where we started as our home, but we certainly work with conferences, and there's museums and exhibitions and sporting events and community events and yeah, music festivals as well. Yeah, so we do, as Rio alluded to, have a proposition for the non-sold out event and for the sold out event. So regardless of the stage of the campaign that you're at, there's strategies that we can put in place to kind of help you make the most out of your ticket selling campaign. So happy to, you can reach out to either of us. I'm sure you'll get our details after this, and we can discuss your specific use cases with no problem.
Cool. I think that is the end of our presentations, and we did have some time for questions, although we don't have so many coming in. So we'll give it like 5 minutes if anyone watching wants to ask any question. And just wanting to sort of run through the process in a sort of like 1, 2, 3 steps of how you would set up the Tixel integration. Obviously, if you've already got a Ticket Tailor account and an event on it, that's great. I think that's the first thing you'd set up. And then you'd head to Tixel, create an account there. And then it's just a really simple button from Ticket Tailor to click and integrate it. And it's all pretty much set up and done. Cool. There's not any questions coming in. So I hope that means that we've, explained everything that we wanted to really clearly and simply. And if there is anything anyone wants to go back to, feel free to get in touch with our customer support, or obviously you can watch the recording. Matt or Phoebe, is there any sort of final words you want to say for our audience today?
Just thank you for joining, and it's just really excited to work with Ticket Tailor. And
cut out the first bit of what you're saying, Matt, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Just that I'm really excited about this partnership and what we can do for the broader ecosystem to kind of support fans and organisers alike. What both Ticket Tailor and Tixel want to do is only do good for the industry, so and for the ecosystem. And I think this partnership definitely helps with that. So yeah, looking forward to chatting you all and seeing you in a field or in somewhere over the summer. But thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I just want to reiterate what Matt says. Any questions as well, feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to chat to new organisers and things as well. And I'm really excited, for this partnership between our companies. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, same sentiments from me. I'm super excited that we're partnering with Tixel, and I can't wait to see sort of crossover of events from Ticket Tailor to Tixel. And also if you start using it and see like a massive positive feedback from your communities and your fans, do let us know, because we always love to hear those stories. But thanks everyone for listening in. As there's no questions, I think we will sign off early, go make a coffee, enjoy whatever you're going to do with this half hour. And thanks so much thank you, Phoebe, and thank you, Matt, for joining us.
Thanks all.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
See ya.
Thanks everyone.